Guys, welcome to a video. Today we'll be speaking about the DoomKnight class, and before we are starting off, I want to say that DoomKnight class is a rather unusual seen class in AQ Worlds, because I will already tell now that it's not the beast class you can get. It's definitely okay, but it's definitely not the best neither. Yeah, basically it's member only. Only if you're a member you can get it. So if you're not a member, just forget it. It's unobtainable for you. Now, the ways to get it is you can either go get it for ACs or get it for what I'm about to show you now. The first thing is you join Shadowfall, not Shadow Real. Shadowfall, yep. And you can see this DoomKnight, this ornate dusk DoomKnight trainer thing here. Talk to him. There's a DoomKnight store and an AC shop. Now, this tells you some random things in here. You don't want to be looking at that. DoomKnight. You can see here it's all member only. The first one is 2k AZs, and the next one is 10k gold. Now, DoomKnight hood. You also obtain a cool hat thingy hood with you, and a cloak, which both looks really cool. Now, don't get me wrong, it doesn't cost 10k. It actually requires rank 5 evil, rank 10 warrior, and rank 10 healer. And after getting those, you're able to buy it for 10k for members only, of course. Now, it's really easy to get. Rank 5 evil takes no time, rank 10 warrior, rank 10 healer takes no time to get it all. So, don't go for the AC versions, it's a waste of ACs. Now, let's get to some passives. Alright, so we have stats and classes. Now, the first rank 4 is you deal 10% additional damage with physical attacks, which is you deal pretty much 10% more damage with physical attacks. Next one is damage taken reduced by 10%. Your damage will be reduced by 10% whenever an enemy strikes you. Now, it does have a rank 10 as well. It indeed does. The rank 10 is a darkness attack for about 50x your weapon damage. So it doubles your your damage by 15 times, or 50 times, not 15. But it's rare. It's really rare. Neo. The attacks. The first one is of course just the auto attack, and it's 2.3 seconds cooldown. And the next attack is called Soul Steal. Let me close this chat here so nothing happens. Soul Crush. A quick oh wait, it was Soul Steal. Yeah, a quick attack that applies Dark Wound on your target, dealing 100% of weapon damage, DPS over time per stack, immediately healing you for twice the amount one stacked. Lasts 8 seconds and can be refreshed up to 5 times. So it deals okay damage, and it applies the Dark Wound, as well as giving you more DPS over time, as far as I'm aware of, and also heals you, but there's a really small amount of heal you get. Next is called Soul Crush, a quick attack dealing physical and magical damage, improved by the number of Dark Wound stacks. Now you can stack this, I believe, up to 5 times. Yeah, so you can do this 5 times and then do the Soul Crush, and you have a good hit, which is okay. The next attack is Void Strike, a strong attack which deals weapon damage plus an amount derived from your current HP and MP, meaning it deals weapon damage plus the amount that is divided by the HP and mana. The next attack and the last one is called Blood Offering. It's physical, as every attack actually is physical here. Physical. This is actually magical, but yeah. Next is, if Dark Wound is on the target, the caster will take additional damage per attack for 10 seconds, but will add some of the amount added to the next auto attack. Otherwise, this applies 3 seconds stun. So the stun is probably the thing that most people is going to be using. So we'll go for the stun, and it's physical. Now the first attack uses 10 mana and takes 3 seconds cooldown. The next one is 10 mana, 4 seconds cooldown, and the next is 20 mana and 10 seconds cooldown. The next is 45 mana and 10 seconds cooldown. So yeah, let's go test it out and start by heading to elemental. Now, the combo to use with this class is to use the first attack sometimes, and then use a combo between these two attacks, and of course also remember to use the shield sometimes as well. I like the stun, so I like to go in with the shield and then start by the combo like shield, diddling, diddling, shield, diddling, like that. That's probably the most used combo I do whenever I use the class. Now I don't use the class a lot often, and I don't have enhanced these. How about you? Actually, okay, I have. So it's time to go kill Mana Golem himself. Yeah. We'll start by applying a stun, which he dodged. It is dodgeable. Now we're going to be using this one. I'm using it two. And we see the hits are alright, and it deals damage over time as well, because it's Dark Wound, and you can stack that up to 5 times. And let's go for one more time, and let's go for one more time again. And now let's go for the physical attack, and well, that was not a good hit at all. So that's basically 1.6k, which is definitely a right hit. It's not too high, it's not too low. Compared to this is being a little bit upgraded version of Warrior rather. So let's get in that again, and let's use this, and let's use the Shield, Blood Offering, and then go with the White Strike so we can hit some damage. And let's go in with some more Dark Wounds, so we have that stacked up. And remember to always use the best attacks you have whenever your Dark Wound is stacked up. And let's see if we can get a 2k hit. Nope. Now it's definitely alright at mana. It gains mana whenever you hit an enemy, or whenever you're struck by an enemy. So the mana is not too bad. Definitely not. It's definitely good. Mana regeneration. The class itself is really good actually, but not the best. But it's still really good when it takes comparison how long it takes to get. It doesn't take a long time to get, and you get the paladin class as well, same time, because it takes the same requirements, just rank 5 evil instead of rank 10 or rank 5 evil. It takes rank 5 good. Yeah, that was it. And the class is alright. It's not the best for soloing. As you can see, the heal. The heal is alright. It's about 120 heal. I just got there. So it's definitely not underestimated, because the heal is ready, really fast, ready again. But it's not the best. It's not the best for soloing directly, but it's definitely alright. And I like the look of it as well. Most people does. Let's go again, one more time. Keep in mind that the class can be kind of hard to use the first couple of times you're going to be using it. But again, it's not the best class. It's okay, but not the best. Well, the heal of it is alright, so it will make you stay alive in long enough time to solo bosses like Mana Golem. But again, I'll use another class for soloing. It's pretty much just a class that most people use for the looks of it, because it's Specula's look. But nothing else really. So you see, we are now up, and we're going to use the attacks. That was a 1.2k hit there. Use that, and then go in with the number 4. One time, use it 2 times, 3 times, 4 times. Now the first hit doesn't hit a lot, but it still has that Dark Wind effect. And boom. Alright, he dodges it. Anyway, so basically it's an alright class. It's definitely not good for PvP. I would not say, even though it has the stun and it has alright hits, so but it's not the best for PvP, definitely not. But it looks cool. It's really easy to get, and overall has some good specs on damage over at the left, as you can see. So yeah, it's a good class, but I recommend it, and I would actually recommend it because it's easy to get and it's funny to have, because it's Spectre's armor. It looks really cool, and it has some pretty newbie attacks, but still looks alright. And it's not too bad. It's not that bad again. It's just not the best class for soloing and stuff like that, but it's okay, cool to use, and you get the paladin as well. I'll be making a video, a review of paladin at a later time. But this was just a little fast video of Doom Knight. I don't want to do too much out of it because most people aren't even gonna get the Doom Knight. But I just had to make a video of it because I like the class a lot, and I just wanted to make a video. But it's not the greatest, remember that. It's not a super overpowered class, but it's definitely alright for the most usual tasks to kill mana golem. It's alright for that and stuff like that. It looks cool and everything. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and see you in a later video, guys. Bye bye.